fatigue. Whether it's mentally, physically, behind the scenes stuff. I mean, for Jose, he's always full of energy. He always wants to play. And believe it or not, he's always thankful when you look out for him and give him a day off. Like it's a difficult decision because no matter what you target as an off day, he's going to do something positive the day before. So I try to stay in front of it, especially with him, and make sure that I give him a day off a day too early rather than have something creep up on him.
You try to keep him off his feet a little extra? Or
it's hard to do. I mean, he can't just sit around and do nothing. So he'll do some light work and he may or may not hit. I'm not sure, but we try to give him as much of a time off, especially him or George when George is playing every day. Or now it's pretty much all of our position players. Marwin is doing a ton. Jake Marisnik's playing 7 or 8 days in a row. Our catchers are working pretty hard and getting beat up quite a bit. So it's we need some rest times, even the great Jose Altuve.
So, speaking of catchers getting beat up, gas.
Yeah, that was rough.
Lingering effects from that?
I don't think so. I think he feels fine, other than just getting beat up. But it's that was scary, just because of the violence and the sound and the more on the side of his head than even on the back where you're most protected. So he felt fine, and we made sure of that before we let him hit.
What have you seen from
Springer? He's taking a day off today of running, and then tomorrow we'll run a little bit harder on the bases. We'll do that again on Sunday, and then we're off on Monday. So that hopefully 2 hard days in a row of running more baseball style running as opposed to just straight line in the outfield. We'll have a better assessment where he's at.
So Tuesday's the earliest.
Right now, yeah, he won't be activated this series.
Boyd had 3 outings, I think, in Fresno. Did he make some progress on the stuff you wanted?
Yeah, a little bit. I think some of it was just decompressing from what was going on in the big leagues. With that time where we sent him down, we wanted to use the 10 days to get him a couple of outings, be positive, have him work on a couple of things, have him go multiple innings once. We accomplished all that, and then when the 10 days came up, we wanted to bring him back. So he's a good pitcher when he's inside the strike zone and confident. We were hoping those couple of outings could get him back to feeling good about being on the mound.
So he was going to kind of come back anyway?
He was going to come back, yeah. Or he was hoping, at least that was the plan. And things could change, but that was the plan.
AJ, I know you said you've kept an eye on guys who went to the minors before. Do you keep an eye on maybe a newly signed guy like Jumbo Diaz?
Sure. Yeah, no, I talked to Tony D quite a bit, and we're I pay attention to all of our options, especially now when we're diving deep into the backup plans and getting our guys opportunities. So Diaz, whether Diane Diaz, Jumbo Diaz, even guys off the roster that are options for us, we're pretty well aware of here what our options are.
You know about Tito Valdez well.
We faced him a little bit. I had him for a short period of time. Then we had him last spring. He's a creative strike thrower. Any pitch, any time, any pace. Velocities will fluctuate. He relies on deception and movement, and a little bit of a trick artist with his style of pitching, and feeds off of aggressiveness. You got to be inside the strike zone, otherwise he gets you to chase sinking fastballs or slow breaking balls or changeups. Changeup's one of his best pitches. So he pitches off of the hitter's aggressiveness, and even though he hasn't had a ton of major league service time, he sort of has that veteran pace to tempo and feel for pitching. So got to get strikes to hit and then do some damage with it.
What have you seen from Alex Bregman over the past month? Is anything different?
Yeah, his swing's better. His swing efficiency is better. I think his confidence is sky high right now, and he feels really good at the plate. He's swinging at better strikes. I think he's slotted his barrel a lot better and getting into the hitting zone pretty well, and he's not missing pitches to hit. It's a fine line between being a little bit too long and loop in your swing and being a little bit more direct and hitting the ball a little bit harder. So the productions come with it. His confidence is soared, and he's gone through these stretches before, so it's not a surprise that he's able to have this kind of success that he's had in the last month, and we needed it.